Please don't forget subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified of new daily videos.
I'm Fred, 21 years old, and I just landed an internship at the prestigious Grandeur Galleries. This evening was the big opening for their new Urban Alchemy exhibition, and I was tasked with helping catering. My main job for the first hour was transporting trays of ridiculously expensive canapés from the main kitchen, through the sculpture garden, to the VIP reception. I was already sweating, trying not to trip over my own feet, let alone a tray of gourmet fig and prosciutto bites. I was picturing my resume glowing after this, totally focused on not messing up. As I rounded the corner past the whispering willow kinetic sculpture, I saw it, or rather him. A figure, completely still, painted head to toe in a shimmering bronze, crouched low near the central fountain. His body was contorted into an unnatural, seemingly painful position, head tipped back, mouth slightly agape. He looked like he'd been frozen mid-scream, or maybe had just collapsed from some sudden, debilitating illness. My brain instantly went full heroic fantasy. Someone's in trouble. I thought, ignoring the small plaque I hadn't read and the general vibe of an art gallery. I didn't yell to check on him. I didn't think twice. My mission was clear: save the bronze man. So, like an absolute numbskull, I charged. My focus shifted from the precarious canapés to the victim. I took 3 frantic steps, my polished work shoes skidding on a loose cobblestone. The tray of meticulously arranged fig bites flew from my hands, arcing gracefully through the air before splattering like abstract art across the perfectly manicured lawn, leaving a sticky, fruity mess. I went down hard, landing awkwardly near the bronze figure. "Are you okay? Do you need help?" I yelled, scrambling to my knees, already reaching out a hand. Slowly, excruciatingly slowly, the bronze figure shifted. His head tilted, then his eyes, which had been closed, opened. They were a vivid, startling green. He blinked then, in a perfectly level tone, asked, "Am I okay? Sir, I am currently embodying the melancholic urban spirit in a piece titled Stagnation of the Soul. I was quite all right until you just destroyed an evening's worth of catering and possibly my performance." My face must have gone through every shade of red known to man. My brain immediately blue-screened, then rebooted with a deafening internal scream. I was hyper-aware of the murmurs starting to ripple through the few patrons who had already made their way into the garden. As I sat there, stunned amidst the ruined canapés, my colleague, Colin, who was supposed to meet me with the next tray, appeared around the corner. He took in the scene, me on the ground, the splattered food, the now-moving bronze artist and the gathering onlookers, and just cleared his throat, a deep, resonant sound. I practically jumped out of my skin, letting out a yelp that echoed slightly in the quiet evening. Both Colin and the bronze artist, whose name I later learned was Geneva, just stared at me, then at each other, and then a small, shared chuckle began to bubble up. I thought you were in distress," I stammered, feeling like a complete idiot. Geneva, now fully out of character, stood up, stretching. She wiped a bit of prosciutto from her bronze-painted elbow. "Distress, yes, but artistic distress," she said, a playful smirk dancing on her lips. Colin was trying valiantly not to laugh, but his shoulders were shaking. I spent the next 20 minutes apologizing profusely to Geneva and trying to help the gallery staff clean up the sticky remnants of my failed heroism, all while still covered in a fine mist of fig puree. Colin just kept calling me Sir Lancelot of the luscious leftovers. Geneva, however, just kept giving me these amused glances. As I slunk back inside, promising to pay for the damages, she actually called out, "Hey, Fred, maybe swing by after the gallery closes. I'll be cleaning up this bronze, and I promise, no heroic intervention needed." I invited her for an overpriced espresso at the gallery cafe tomorrow morning instead. TLDR. I thought a motionless performance artist was in distress, tried to save them, spilled gourmet appetizers everywhere, and became a public spectacle, possibly jeopardizing my internship, but maybe meeting someone interesting.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button to like it. And please do subscribe to support the channel.